Welcome to Jenny's Food Network. Okay, I forgot to answer another question, by the way, that was part of the barbecue, my barbecue video, how to barbecue, part 4 video. So, another person had asked, so how long do you let them cook on the charcoal side before applying the finishing sauce and moving them to the non-charcoal side? It really depends, because the normal amount that I like to use the charcoal, I did add more charcoal, but then Freddie thought I was using too much. And I was like, no, this is what I like to use. He said, no, that's too much charcoal. You know, Freddie doesn't cook, he doesn't grill, so why would I take his advice? But I made him happy by just removing the extra charcoal, but I ended up needing the charcoal anyways, because towards the end, when I wanted to, it wasn't giving me enough heat, and so I had used 12 pounds of chicken wings, and the amount of charcoal that I needed was originally what I should have used, but instead taking advice from a person who doesn't cook or grill outdoors was not a good advice that I took. So my chicken wings took extra long to cook because I didn't have enough charcoal, and it would have been a real hassle to lift the grid again with all the meat on top with a chance of dropping it or sliding into the charcoal. So I left it as is. So it took a long time to grill, and I had to move the chicken wings over to the charcoal side because it wasn't getting enough heat, you know. And so it really depends. So just start off with grilling it to one side away from the charcoal first, because then you'll get to experience like how much heat's coming, how much is burning the meat, you know. So it's based on experience, okay? And so the reason why I had it on the charcoal side, you know, is because I didn't have enough charcoal and I need more heat. So based on my experience, I should have just taken my own advice and just cooked the way I usually do when I grill outdoors, you know. So don't take advice from a person who doesn't cook and who doesn't grill, because sometimes it doesn't work out, especially if you've done it for several years, okay? So that's why you saw me having it on the charcoal side a lot, because I need more heat. And okay, so first of all, when the grill is ready to have the meat on, after you have cleaned the grid, the charcoal's ready, you know, I usually I put the meat on top of the grid, and then I let it grill for 45 minutes to an hour, okay, away from the charcoal side, okay? Because if you put it directly on top of the charcoal side, like I said, the charcoal is still fresh, it's very, very hot, okay? So it might overburn your chicken wings, okay, or whatever meat that you're using. So for the first set of 45 minutes to an hour, to close it and make sure the vent is open, okay? Because the grill needs oxygen in order to burn, you know, because if it's closed, not enough oxygen, the flame's gonna turn off, it's gonna go down, okay? So make sure your vent's open, put the meat in, close it, set the timer for 45 minutes to an hour, and then come back and open it up, and then you can rotate the chicken around to make sure they're evenly browned, you know. It may be white at first, you know, but you still need to rotate and cook the other meats too more evenly. So rotate it around, flip it upside down, and then move the ones in the back and move it forward towards the flame a bit. And if the flame is still really strong, don't put it directly on top of the charcoal yet, okay? Like I said, it depends. I think I probably used about like a 64 or like a 94 ounce, 498. Okay, I used like a 90-something I used a 90-something ounce size amount of charcoal, the black charcoal. So think of like a square shape or rectangular shape container that's about 90-something ounces. So about that portion was how much I used. Next time I'm gonna use more than that, okay? Especially using 12 pounds. If you're only gonna cook or grill very little, then yes, use less charcoal. Like I said, it's based on experience, okay? For me to tell you off the bat, I can't really help you by exact measurement. You need to be creative, be confident, and decide how much food you're gonna cook. So that's gonna depend on how much charcoal you're gonna need for it to last longer and for the heat to last to cook or to grill your food, okay? And then, like I said, after 45 minutes to an hour, open it up, rotate it, and flip it upside down, and then close it again, run it for another 20 to 30 minutes, open it and check it again, you know, flip and rotate, you know, and so on. When you feel that the flame has died down more, if you want to, that's when you can move when the flame has died down more, that's when you can move the meat towards the charcoal more to get more heat, okay? So, So that's it for that video. Thanks for watching.